The book is called Francine the Superstar, and this is the cover. Maggie, who is Francine? That's Francine. What do you think this book is going to be about, Elizabeth? You don't know yet? It's called Francine the Superstar. What do you see on the cover, Lena?
It looks like it's Halloween, and it looks like she's pretending to be a superstar.
So you think it's going to be Halloween? Elizabeth, do you have any other guesses? The same guess as Lena? Yeah, Jackson?
I actually know exactly
What do you think? It's a school play. Jackson thinks it's a school play. So if it's a school play, what does superstar mean? What does superstar mean if we're talking about a school play? Lena?
I think she's the director and she's being a superstar.
You think she's the director or the superstar in the play? Elizabeth, what do you think superstar means if we're talking about a school play? You don't remember? Okay. Well, it looks like Francine is standing in front, so we're going to find out exactly what happens. But I think Jackson's right. They're putting on a school play. So I want you guys to open up your packets with me real quick. Do you see where it says chapter 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our homework tonight is going to be to read chapter 1 and to answer those questions. Okay? Do you see where it says chapter 2? You're going to stop there. You don't need to answer chapter 2's questions. We're going to answer those questions one chapter at a time. Okay? So don't go through the whole packet. Just answer the questions for the chapter we read that day, okay? Keep flipping with me. Do you guys see where we get to this page? What were you asking, Jackson?
Doesn't it look like it would be a play since they put that there?
I agree. Jackson just pointed out something on the packet. Jackson, will you show the people in our group? What are those things?
They're seats. It
They're
looks like a
seats?
theater.
So Jackson thinks that picture makes it look like a theater. You want me to show you the picture? So there's a popcorn. And there are seats, Jackson says, like a theater. All right, keep flipping. Who sees on this page? Maggie, do you recognize that?
Okay.
What's it called? You not remember? That's okay. This is called a go map. Say go map.
Go map.
A go map is an organizer that asks you to fill in the characters, the setting, the problem, the main event, the solution, and the heart of the message. So when do you guys think we're going to want to fill that part out? At the end. Do you think you could tell me what the heart of the story is right now? Do you think you could tell me what the heart of the story is right now? No. Could you tell me all 4 main events right now? No. Could you maybe tell me who one of the characters is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can fill it out as you go, but that part doesn't need to be finished until when? The end of the book, exactly. Okay? I'm also gonna give you guys one of these. Who recognizes this? What is it? You tell me, what does it look like? Have you ever seen anything like this before? Have you ever looked in a dictionary? It's kind of like a dictionary. It says a word, and then it says the definition. Who knows what a definition is? Jackson, what's a definition? What the word means. So these are some words that are going to be in the book that I thought were really tricky. So if I think words are really tricky, do you think you're going to know them all? No. Does that mean you can't read them? Does that mean we can't figure out what they mean? We can figure it out, right? So this is kind of like a little dictionary, and it says what page the word is on, what sentence the word comes in, and what the word means. So if you read a word you don't know, where can you look? Yeah. So I'm going to give you this to actually take home. The last time we did this reading group, they didn't get to take home their dictionaries. I kept them here because we just decided that would be easier. But I think you guys might want to look at these words at home while you're reading. Do you think that might help? Yeah, and that way if you read a tricky word, you can look in your dictionary for it. You're thinking about what the play might be? Yeah. Who else has something that they're thinking about when they flip through this book? Jackson, what are you writing?
When I close the I'm thinking of
I love that one. That's a great prediction. Lena, do you have your third one yet? Yeah, what were some other things you saw? Bad expressions. You have a third one? What's your third one? So Elizabeth sees Francine looking a little bossy. Maggie's got her first I think. Who else has an I think that they've thought about or written down? Have you thought about anything yet for I think? No, you're still going? Okay, no rush. If you can't think of any I thinks, could you move on and start thinking about I wonders? Yeah? So just fill in what you can and then come back to it if you're stuck on something. If you're stuck on the I thinks, you can do the I wonders. Do you have another one? Yeah, is it an I see, I think, or I wonder? You see? What do you see, Jackson? You think they're talking about the play there?
Yeah.
Does it look like they're happy about it or they're mad?
I don't know yet, but it's in chapter 7.
That's in chapter 7 and it looks like they're mad about what they're talking about. Yeah, Jackson, why don't you show that picture?
41.
Page 41. He thinks they're talking about the play and they look mad.
I'm on the think now.
You're on the thing now? Do you have a good I think, Lena?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your I think?
I think that the teacher is like wondering what the characters do.
You think the teacher is wondering what that girl is doing? Yeah? He does look a little confused, doesn't he? Elizabeth, did you think of anything yet? You think they're having a play? Yeah. Take your time, and if you guys can't think of something, you can go to the next column.
I already got another one.
You've got one for the I wonder. What's your I wonder, Mag?
If the play is going to be, if the play is going to be good.
If it's gonna be a good play? Do you think it's gonna be a good play? Yeah? Yeah? What did you think?
I wrote confused right.
Yes, you did spell confused right. Awesome job, Lena. That's a challenging word. Did you think of any things yet? No? That's okay, no rush.
Yeah, I could think from this page.
You have to think from that page. What's your think?
Yeah. I think if they're confused about the play or not.
You think that they're confused about the play?
Yeah.
What might be confusing them? Who's gonna be who? That would be tough to figure out, wouldn't that be? Did you think of anything else yet?
Yes.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I think that he has a squirter and he's squirting while she pulls it into the water, some water pushes in here and then squeezes.
I think someone gets squirted with water, yeah.
Maybe it's supposed to be like, maybe it's a little trick.
A trick. Elizabeth, did you think about anything else? Elizabeth is thinking about what the play might be about. Maggie, do you have another I wonder to share yet? Oh, you borrowed Jackson's? That's okay. If you guys are stuck, you can borrow someone's. If you are borrowing someone's I see though, should it be something you see? Can you say I see if you don't see something? But you don't want to steal somebody's I see if you don't see it, right? want to make sure it's something you actually see or think or wonder.
This one is filled with my own.
It almost filled up your whole page.
Yes, there it is.
That's okay. Yeah, those boxes have a lot of writing in there, Jackson. How do you spell what? You figured it out? Awesome.
She said how to spell there.
Yeah, and then she sounded it out in her head.
No, I didn't.
You remembered? It's a good strategy.
I guess I'm done.
Guess you're done with the I think?
Yes.
Yeah, you ready for an I wonder?
Yes.
What are you wondering? You don't know yet?
I need to make
You need another I think? What are you thinking about if you're stuck? That's a good I wonder. Elizabeth is wondering what their costumes are.
I know what the play is about.
Yeah?
It's about Thomas Edison.
Jackson thinks the play is about Thomas Edison. That could go in the I
No,
think, right?
actually, it really is about Thomas Edison.
Oh, so he's more than just thinking. He's using context clues.
Ah, it's not.
Yeah? What's that?
That's
That's the last page. What do you think's going on there?
I think it's Nancy, and she feels better, but the teacher told her not to bother her with I wonder if the play turned out.
You wonder if the play turns out good? Who else is wondering if the play is going to turn out good? Yeah? What was your idea? If you have an idea and it's not on your paper, what's the best thing you can do?
Right?
Write it. So what's your idea? You think Francine might be Thomas Edison? What makes you think that? What makes you think that, Elizabeth? What is she dressed as on the cover? You think that's a Thomas Edison costume? Look. What do you think she's dressed as? Do you think it's Thomas Edison?
I don't know what she is.
Jackson says she is Thomas Edison. Maggie, do you think that looks like a Thomas Edison costume? No. Elizabeth does. Lena, what do you think? Her costume, what does it look like? You don't know? That's okay. It's okay to not know. So Jackson is reading a quote. Jackson, will you read from the top of that page out loud?
Well, it's true. It's a play about Thomas Edison. Now I'm playing his part.
Who's speaking?
Francine.
So that was Francine speaking? So Jackson just read a quote by Francine that said, it's about Thomas Edison. I'm playing his part. If Francine said, I'm playing his part, what part of the play do you think she got? Who's got a guess? If Francine said, it's about Thomas Edison and I'm playing his part, what role do you think Francine got?
Play.
Yeah, Thomas Edison.
I wonder why she got all these books.
You wonder why she got all those books? Why do you think she got all the books? So you could put that in the I wonder side. That would be a good I wonder. Alright, we've got about 2 minutes to finish up. You got another I think? Maggie, what's your I think?
So, I think someone is working Francine.
Someone is writing Francine?
Squirting.
Oh, someone is squirting Francine.
I did that same one.
You did the same one?
Francine, get